Good start.
Change the mirrors and everything beforehand.
You never do that when you drive.
That's not true. Always like to give a little toot of the horn to let everybody know I'm backing up. Saw a truck there. Testing the brakes too. Just getting a feel for them. Good driver should. Straight.
He's driving really fast.
You keep going straight. The only time that you don't is, you see now you're not following instructions.
I just switched lanes. Should I switch back?
Because if you're looking ahead now.
Emergency vehicle.
Ahead, right? So you need to look at that. But anyway, that's what that's giving you a little hint.
What's going on at the post office? Any hot firefighters?
Hey, hey, hey. Good thing you're not driving, hey, Jess?
Yeah.
So how long do you want this to be?
Just a couple minutes, enough for you to get an idea of how well we're doing.
Okay.
You probably already know now that I'm a fantastic driver.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I never feel safe with him.
It depends on who you're
That's what I'm
asking.
saying. You don't even have to. What is that? A brake there?
That's a break.
So you haven't lunged for it yet, so that's okay. So he's got a brake on his side there, just in case I miss mine. He hasn't lunged yet,
I've
so.
got cramps in my leg right now, holding it there.
Yeah. Do you have a gas pedal too in case he drives super, super slow?
Jess, what was the rule again about how we drove and stuff? We have to drive the way we normally do, whether or not John's with us or we're by ourselves, right?
Yeah. Are you speeding?
No, doing 60. Why?
Okay, right lane change.
Fail. Good thing I'm wearing my seatbelt.
Get a little neck action back there. Do this. You gotta change the station.
Distracted driving 101. Fail. It's definitely gonna fail.
At the lights, a right turn.
I like to call that hanging a Roger.
Getting pretty bumpy back here.
What's that back there?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, buddy, lunch is ready.
See, he was distracted. He was looking over at us.
Yeah.
We should pull him over, citizens arrest him.
He's wondering why I have two adults with me instead of a 15, 16-year-old.
So how you feeling, John? Got a good feeling I'm going to ace this thing or what? Yeah? By the way,
I wasn't supposed to see.
you want to hold my wallet? There may or may not be $100 in there. Cheater.
See, now that's what would be called as destructive.
That there?
When you're doing something like that, yeah, just offering people bribes and things like that. Just,
Bribery's under the distracted drivers law.
Huh. Now, wasn't safe. Now it is.
we'll feel it if it isn't.
Hey, if you're not rubbing, you're not racing there, John. I'll just pull up here in front of the station. On behalf of the captain, I'd like to thank you for flying Tymo Air today. It was a complete pleasure.
Is it time scare, isn't it?
Take a small break right now. Jess will be sitting in this seat here. We'll film this up, and then we'll get the marks from John to find out who is a better driver. Jess, Tymo, men versus women. Don't get all
One
cutesy
thing
with
that
John
you
up
have to
there.
watch for is the airbag.
Yeah. I love the steering. Usually when I pull this thing back too, I knock myself in the face. And I would just like to defend myself saying I drive a standard, so this is going to be a little weird at first.
The stick is easier. Quit making excuses, Brooke.
We're ready to go.
Alright.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Is it true that the driver is pretty much responsible for all of the
There's Mike.
all the passengers within the vehicle?
The driver is responsible?
Yeah.
He's the only one that has control.
Right.
So,
So-
therefore he better be.
When I first started, I made sure everybody was wearing their seatbelts, right?
Yeah.
Guess what I'm not wearing, John?
Uh-huh.
And guess whose fault that is? Hang on a sec, let me put on my seatbelt.
Guess who's paying for the ticket?
It's noted.
Is that an automatic fail, though? Should we just turn this ship around and go back now, or what?
No, I'm not quite.
Trash talking. At least I whispered the trash talking to you.
You're too busy looking for hot firefighters. Come on now.
It was an emergency.
Well, for him or for you?
For everyone, really.
Oh, okay.
Look at that focus. Look at that attention. Attention to detail, folks. Doesn't yellow mean go?
Faster.
All it means is clear. Clear the intersection.
Here's a test for you. What's a flashing yellow mean, Jess?
Slow down.
John, is that right or wrong?
Oh, that's right.
Slow down and proceed with
yield.
caution, right?
Yeah.
See, my answer was more right than yours was.
Oh, such a suck up. Line all over the back seat.
Hit the brakes! Hit the brakes! Oh, no. Oh, the mayhem! Oh!
You have to calm down back there. You're distracting me.
I was simulating an accident. Ooh, what's that little silver thing on the right up there on the left that just turned into the mall? Is that a punch bug? Feeling the urge, Jess?
I haven't seen it yet.
And she's looked into the parking lot looking for it twice now. Hope you noticed that, John. Jess is looking for punch bugs, and the rest of us are going to die.
You're the worst backseat driver ever.
What's the speed limit at downtown Lethbridge, Jess?
50.
Is it, John?
Except in school zones.
Yep. Anywhere in town, it's 50 unless otherwise posted.
Just blue, yellow.
I was clearing the intersection, actually.
Oh!
Definitely shouldn't have cleared that one.
Oh, the pen hit the paper on that one, Jess.
That's how I normally drive.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not cheating like you did.
How did I cheat?
You definitely did not drive like you usually drove.
That's not true. We're also getting proof on film here that the red lights here in Lethbridge are the longest ones on the face of the earth.
You know, have you ever tried to cross Mayor McGrath?
I know.
Yeah.
That's where. Now, again, I mean, I realize there's a lot more traffic going on Mayor McGrath than it is crossing.
All right, well, thus ends both driving tests. We will come right back and we'll let John do his calculations.
I think you did pretty good.
And we'll come back in a couple of minutes and we will let John let us know once and for all who is the better driver. Jess, how you feeling? You think you got it?
Minus blowing a yellow light. I think I'm pretty good.
Except for that one little thing there.
One little slip up.
All right. I hate to inform you, but you did not pass.
I see. Well, you know, right.
No, okay.
Tell us why.
I'll give you what.
I'm
First
curious
of
here.
all, one-handed steering. Now, I could have given you another 5, another 10. Okay? One-handed
10-2.
steering is a no-no at any time. 2 hands on the wheel at all times. Okay, blind spot. I noticed one in particular, right turn on from 13th onto 2nd A Avenue. Okay, that you did not look over your shoulder to make sure that there's no pedestrians and no bikes between you and the curb.
No what?
No bikes or no pedestrian. Because
Oh.
you had a walk line there,
Oh,
but
I
you
see what
didn't
you're
look
saying.
over to the right to see if in fact there wasn't a pedestrian there.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that's the blind spot. Way too fast, and especially during the turns. This is like intersection and turn.
Speed
Way
demon,
too fast.
Leadfoot.
And you're a little too aggressive from what I would say see in your driving, which then resulted in speed too fast for the conditions. I gave you a 10 there, but I gave you an automatic there because you drove over 60 on Stafford Drive.
That's only 50.
And not just for half a block, for about 4 or 5 blocks.
So basically, we can boil this down by saying, slow her down, correct my hands on the wheel, and
Shoulder
check
check.
the blind spots. The blind spots, like you were saying earlier on, right?
Yeah.
And
The
then I'd be
shoulder
good to
check.
go.
Then you would be fine.
John, it is my vow to you that I will correct each and every one of those for every minute I'm behind the wheel of any vehicle for the rest of my natural life. How's that?
Okay, there you go. ahead.
Seriously. Seriously, we appreciate you doing this for
No,
us.
okay,
And so my total deductions was 55, right?
55.
Okay, so I'm 55 in the hole here. John, I'll take
Yeah,
my
but you
wallet
also
back
have
that you
this-
were holding for me too, by the way. And that
and-
100 better still be in.
Okay, just generally speaking, you're blind spot. You're not checking. And especially now when you're making turns, you're not checking to see if there is anything there. You need to watch that because that is something, and I'm very adamant on that when I teach the kids. You know, if you don't watch that, you're going to be in an accident sooner or later.
That's
Right?
horrible.
Okay.
Horrible.
So,
horrible.
and then, of course,
horrible.
the judgment of 10 on the judgment of... so, and that's basically what all I could find. Okay?
So she's total deductions
Total 40.
and P or an F?
Pass.
Oh.
Because you're allowed 75. Okay? And so, yeah.
I win.
Now, in
I get
general,
one.
I
John,
don't
we
know.
can't thank you enough for doing this for us
Okay.
today.
You were quite welcome.
Well, Jess can't thank you enough. Me, on the other hand. But no, seriously, I mean, you learned something, all right? So I have a couple of
Yeah.
bad habits, but they're correctable, and
Oh,
I will
definitely,
definitely watch that. But, John,
Yeah.
thank you very much.